long time ago, in a region far, far away, Sir Chocolate Baby decided to do something that every single YouTuber has done. The Top 10 Video!
Sup guys, Sir Chocolate Baby here, back again! And this time, I'm going to bring you something a little different than my usual videos. I'm going to bring you something that is, I guess it's closer to my heart, something that I've really wanted to do. Something that is very touchy in the world of YouTube, and some people like it, some people don't. And that is opinion, my opinion. That is right. I'm going to be bringing you my top 10 Pokemon that I dislike with a passion. Alright, so before I get started, I just want to say that this is my opinion. I do apologize to anyone who actually loves any of these Pokemon. These are just the top 10 that have rubbed me the wrong way in the past. And these are in no means any specific order. I just seem to dislike them in various different reasons, whether it be their design, their competitive viability, or just some crazy other reason why I just hate them. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? Oh, and one last thing before I hop into it, please feel free to hit that thumbs up down below, it is much appreciated. And if you have any Pokemon that you dislike also, let me know in the comment section down below as well, alright? Alright, so let's get started, shall we? Aegislash. Oh my Arceus, has this thing pissed me off in the past. Don't get me wrong, I actually love the design of it, and I love the idea of a shield and sword that has been possessed by the ghost of a former human, warrior, or soldier or whatever. But competitively, this double-edged piece of metal has pissed me off to the point of it being banned in Ubers on the Smogon tier. And it pisses me off so much. It's too damn strong for its own good. Plus, with the combination of King's Shield and Shadow Sneak, this thing has rubbed me the wrong way and has permanently left a HM01 in my heart. Pheasant, specifically the female. Alright, so by all means, I am not sexist, but this female bird of the 5th generation was so underwhelming. I mean, we had the nostalgic Pidgeot, it got a Mega. Then we had the arguably strange Noctowl, Swellow, which was pretty badass, Staraptor, which was probably one of the strongest regional birds. Then we were handed Pheasant. What the hell, Game Freak? You had a good thing going. I mean, they made up for it with Talonflame. But Pheasant, I mean, I even like the fact that the male one had a mask going on, it looked pretty sick in my opinion. But this weak female, underwhelming, generic bird piece of trash was definitely a letdown. Not to mention that in the 5th generation games, it always, without fail, used the combination of Detect and Protect, forcing me to use PP that I didn't want to use. And this is why I dislike Pheasant with a passion. Watchog. Oh man, where do I start? The amount of grief that I had with this mon. Let me set the scene for you. Here I was, doing my first playthrough of Pokemon White, thinking I was the man. Just got my first gym badge and I was hungry for more, so I went to challenge Lenora. I was a little nervous about fighting her because I started with Snivy and I had no fighting type moves to take out her normal Pokemon. She led with Herdia, which was a little annoying to take down because it had the move takedown. But when I finally took it out comes this meerkat looking like it just finished a 16-hour shift working as a truck driver wearing a high-vis vest and snorting some sort of crack. It straight away uses Retaliate and knocks out whatever chance I had of winning the match. Not to mention the consistent use of the move Hypnosis, which was, for some stupid reason, freaking always seemed to hit, considering it's a bloody 55% accuracy or something. Alright, so that's why I hate Watchog. That is the only reason why I hate Watchog. But who can blame me? Look at it! Licky. Oh my gosh, what the hell is this monstrosity? Alright, so you all know that the 4th generation Pokédex is filled with a lot of pre-evolutions and second stage evolutions. Some of them are actually pretty great designs, like Electivire, Mismagius, Tangrowth, even Happiny, and the mob boss himself, Honchkrow. This thing, however, does not. This pink sack of crap looks like Miley Cyrus ate too much fried chicken, decided that she hated what she had become, she got a Wi-Fi symbol tattooed on her, and started modelling for Blobs R Us. Alright, rant over. And this is the main reason I dislike Licky. Her ugly. Okay, so personally, I'm a dog person. So when it comes to cat Pokemon, they already have a disadvantage in finding a spot in my team. This cat is no exception. It is, in my opinion, one of the most ugly designed Pokemon of all time. Not to mention that it has the word ugly in its name. But this isn't the only reason I dislike this Pokemon. Another reason is its speed. I remember first encountering this boomerang-headed feline online in a battle spot battle. I had never seen what it can do before. It led using Fake Out, which made me flinch, so I was a little bit annoyed. Then I thought I could take him out my next turn, and it goes ahead and it hits a Sucker Punch while holding a King's Rock, and it made me flinch again. Freaking hell, what the heck? By this point I was fed up and I needed to kill this next turn. Thinking I would go ahead and outspeed, it outspeeds me and takes me out with a return. This fat feline should not be fast. Okay. I'm calmed down. But this is why I dislike Perugly. Alright, so we have Zubat. Alright, so you all think you know why I dislike Zubat, when that isn't the real reason. I actually like Zubat in the games. Like, sure, it's a bit annoying in caves, but in this day and age, there's a lot more in caves to be encountered. So, I kind of like Zubat in the main series games. The reason I dislike Zubat so much is because of Pokemon Go. Yep, that's right. Zubats are too freaking common in Pokemon Go. They're nocturnal. They should only be out at nighttime, not the daytime. Come on, Niantic, get your stuff together. Plus, they take freaking 50 candies to evolve. So, you need to ask yourself, is it even worth catching them? Not to mention, they're relatively hard to catch in the first place, because of their flapping wings and their constant attacking. After work one day, I went to the local beach and I sat in the car eating some dinner. Then I realised I was right next to a Pokestop. So I was like, alright, well, let's drop a lure and see what I can get, shall we? So I dropped a lure, and in that whole half an hour that the lure was going, I encountered 6 Pokemon only. Only 6! And guess what? They're all Zubats. All freaking Zubats. It was daytime. None of them that. Just 6 freaking Zubats. Which all ran from me after escaping the balls I threw. It freaking annoys me. So because of Pokemon Go, Zubat has made it into this list. Burmy and Wormadam. Alright guys, so in my opinion, these have been the most forgettable mons in existence. Not to mention their lame design. The main reason these guys have made it onto the list is, earlier this year I was trying to complete the Pokédex and didn't realise that I didn't have any of these 2 mons. Thinking I was going to have to use the GTS to obtain one of these, all anyone would ever trade for one of these mons was a fetchin' Volcanion. No one has Volcanion in Australia. It's just freaking Japanese, and they don't even trade it. So I decided to try and look for a Mothim to breed. After hours of finding a Mothim, I finally managed to get one. So then I went ahead and started the breeding process. Even though there's a ratio of 50-50 on getting a female baby, it took me 3 boxes worth of Burmy babies to get a female. And this is why I dislike Burmy and Wormadam so much. They cause me so much freaking hassle. Mega Gyarados. Yeah, that's right, you heard correctly. Mega Gyarados. I love normal Gyarados. He is the OG water beast. But why did Game Freak decide to make this beautiful beast a dark type mon? They had the perfect opportunity to grant the wishes of so many fans and make him a water dragon. It just makes sense. But lo and behold, they made him a dark type. There was so much potential to make him look even more badass than before. But they messed up. They messed up big time. They ended up making him look like a giant shrimp, and the shiny version doesn't do it any justice. If anything, it makes it look more like a shrimp. That's enough for this one. I just don't like Mega Gyarados. Slacking. This monster is the definition of power. And that is why I dislike slacking. Sure, its ability is kind of helpful when fighting one, but if you ever happen to be fighting one of these mons online, it will surely destroy you. Any hope that you have in winning will be destroyed when slacking comes out. And for some reason, he has a damn base speed of 100. It's a freaking sloth! Why the heck did they decide to give a sloth 100 base speed? It makes no sense. Plus, I hate its design, and it reminds me of a fat perverted pedophile laying down waiting for his next victim. And really, that's the main reason I hate slacking. Simisear. Oh my gosh. Who was the idiot who thought that it would be a good idea to create this thing? We already had a fire-type monkey in Infernape. And Infernape looks freaking amazing. I'm not against the idea of having a trio Pokemon at the start of the game to, I guess, give you some type diversity and some type coverage. But these monkeys are the ugliest designed Pokemon. Why? I just can't even understand. Simisage is the only one that's worth looking at. Simisear is just the dopiest Pokemon of all time. I've seen many people hating on this thing, and I completely understand why. I just dislike this thing. Alright, that pretty much sums it up. If you did like this video, please leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe for more content if you would like to. Share this video with a friend even. Your support is really amazing. But I'm gonna get up out. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll catch you later, alright? Bye!